Hello, everybody. Hope everyone's had a very good day today. So we're going to jump in and do the sign for Scorpio, for you Scorpios today. To kind of speed up some time, I've already thrown down some cards, seeing what's generally going on with you. We're going to look into, right after that, seeing what's going on. Then we'll look into the most recent past relationship, current relationship, and then the new relationship. But because I am growing this channel, I would appreciate it if you could please like, subscribe, and share. I just started the channel on the 1st. So I really would appreciate it. So let's dive right in. So when I threw down some cards, we got the Six of Wands already crowning everything. And then I started with the most recent pass. I have the Six of Swords reversed. And then I have the Ten of Coins reversed. And I have the Knight of Swords. So this is diving into the past and things. I can see that there's some situations where you felt like you maybe weren't going in the right direction and things, because the Six of Swords is always about going in the right direction, but going in the right direction, but this is reversed, so I kind of feel like it is going in not the right direction. However, you've realized this, and because the moon's next to it when I was throwing that a clarification, then there's also the Knight of Wands showing up. So I think you're being brought to light that you were really in a direction with someone that the area wasn't going in the right direction. You've really brought this to light, and the moon is speaking about, it's like usually that's the stuff that's hidden, but you've realized you've brought that to the surface. So when it comes to this person, I feel like there's an immaturity that you've really realized that you're not letting that in anymore. And then as we move down in the Ten of Coins reversed right under that, I threw down for clarification with the Page of Coins came out, and then we have the Queen of Coins. So I feel like all that investment you've had with that person, you're not going to let that person determine your future anymore when it comes to things. And your money, it's like also, I feel like this may be a money thing is connected to it, and I feel like you are looking to raise funds in a new way, or you're starting a new job, or you're working more on that job that you've been at for a while, where it's like there's more of a focus that you've had that you normally wouldn't have in the past. I do feel like you're having more creativity as far as getting things accomplished, and you're focusing in more on your money and your future is what I would like to say. Also, when I get the Knight of Swords and the Page or the Ace of Rods reversed, then we have the Seven of Cups reversed. So I also feel like you still rush into things that you weren't maybe thinking things through clearly enough. Or you're maybe approaching things in a way that's not getting things handled in the way you'd like. But you are realizing this. You are starting, because the Seven of Cups is like you've really come to a place. It's like you're not putting yourself through a tower moment anymore. Just as I'm getting more clarification, you're releasing that tower as far as like letting that stuff go, trying to get things all taken care of, and you're looking at it in a very positive way as far as getting things done and taken care of. And I feel like a lot of you are actually doing a single thing at the moment, because I'm seeing you stepping in and being happy with understanding where things are going for yourself. So right now, presently, what's going on with you, we've got the Seven of Rods, and then we have the Eight of Coins reversed. So I still feel like you're cautious about some things, where to put your eggs in the basket, if that makes sense, and you're really thinking about things. As I'm asking for clarification on that, we have the Hangman. So you're really thinking about what you want to be doing. You may be going out with friends, or you may be going out to recharge, is what I would say. Literally, when you get the Hangman, so the Hangman's all about doing himself and kind of recharging himself, doing him and isolating himself for that. This is kind of speaking to me. Right in the center of everything, we have the Five of Coins, and then we have Temperance showing up. And I feel like you're kind of been repeating a cycle, but you're realizing that cycle's been going on for a time. And it's just, to me, it's more of maybe something to do with your home, the place that you work. It's maybe connected. It's more of that grounding energy with that coin stuff. So this may be literally associated to where you're realizing where your emotions are kind of keeping you stuck. You're seeing a cycle starting to appear again, but you're starting to understand that it's not keeping you happy. So I'm asking for more clarification and things like that. What has been blocking you? Why have you been holding on to this? And that stuff's coming to the surface at the moment, literally. And then right below that, here it comes regarding that. It's like you have the Eight of Swords, where that stuff where you've known you've been stuck, and then the Four of Wands is next to it. This has been keeping you stuck in the relationship that you were in or you're in currently, because I feel like this is kind of like I say, it's that general thing going on with those Scorpios, with you guys. I feel like you're withdrawing, you're doing you, you're working on yourself. Maybe even with this other partner, even though I kind of feel like, for those of you that are in the relationship, I kind of feel like you're stepping back and you're not actually letting that relationship from the past or present affect your determination of your peace and your happiness. But moving straight into your future here, it's like I feel like also you have some things that you've been moving in the right direction, or you felt like you're moving in the right direction. You've been conscious about it, but you're not sure if you're seeing where you need to go and where you want to be placed with things, if that makes sense. Then as I'm looking into the more into the future and stuff, it's like I think you're optimistic of where you're going when it comes to a relationship coming in. And or for those of you that are looking into a relationship, there's also the ones that are seeing stuff coming in where it's like, yeah, you're optimistic finally about someone new coming in. And I think that some of you already may know them, and it's like you have the King of or the Knight of Cups showing up with the Lovers here. And so that's explaining, it's like you're optimistic of where a relationship may be going that's coming in the future. So it's like you're having a positivity come out. You're interested in building, you've let go of stuff from the past. You're kind of coming out of a long cycle of dealing with things from your past, and even with yourself, not so much with your past, but you've letting that stuff go. You're really healing. You're putting in the work, and you're starting to see that putting off. And it's like all that stuff with that dishonesty. When I'm asking for clarification with the Five of Swords, you're starting to feel hopeful. You're starting to work on wanting to be out there and more present for other people. So let's look at what's going on when it comes to the past person. But it seems like you guys you're going through it. You got that water energy going on with you, so which is cool. It seems like you are doing some work. You're working on yourself. You're getting things accomplished, seeing things from a new perspective, and that's amazing. So give yourself a pat on the back. Seriously, it's been a year, right? So let's look at the person. For those of you who are interested in the past person and how they're viewing you, and how you're viewing them. So let's see what's going on with that. Okay, we got Aquarius showing up. Right at the heading. Okay, how are you viewing them? Got the Empress. We got the High Priestess reverse. I'm looking how they're viewing you. Okay. So we got the Empress and High Priestess reversed. So let's look for clarification when it comes to how you're viewing them. You know, I could see you got a lot of connection with this person, but to be honest with you, it's like your heart and mind's been disconnected. You're seeing yourself interested in new prospects and things moving in, literally. You have the Four of Coins, where it's like where you once were holding on, you're starting to realize, oof, there's a card, hang on. For clarification, you got the Five of Coins next to the Eight of Coins reversed. So I feel like there's been some distance from this person, or this person's, too many times they've let you down, if that makes sense. You're not interested in building anything with this person anymore. You still have a heart for them, but not building anything. You're seeing that I want to say this is immaturity and things like that, and you've come to a full realization with it. It's like they really don't get anything accomplished, and it's like it's been blocking I want to say the future, and building anything and growing anything. I mean, it's been blocking you for such a long time. So it's like, let's see how they're viewing you, and then we'll get the advice. So it's like we got the Sun, which is all about happiness. Then we have the Knight of Swords reversed. Like their foundation still isn't there, and the way they're viewing you, they're still not. I can feel like they're working on themselves. They're doing some things. They're happy, but I still feel like they're moving in the wrong direction. As far as like building a thing, because it's like the cool thing is the Knight of Swords was reversed, but it's like they may be showing an immaturity. but it's like normally that person can rush into situations, so I think they're slowing down, but they're still, it's like I get the Emperor reverse, so it's like their foundation still isn't like really there for that. So I don't think they're seeing when it comes to you like the foundation is in the relationship, if that makes sense. Putting their eggs in the basket with you. I could see that there's some things going on where you're going to be hearing from this person soon, because I'm actually seeing the page showing up here, Page of Swords. Then I'm also getting the Three of Rods, and here we go with the Two of Cups kind of showing up. So I feel like they're right around the corner. They're going to be talking to you. They're going to be reaching out to you. They don't know when. It's right there. They're looking in different directions. So to be honest with you, they possibly even could be talking to somebody else, is also what that kind of explains to me, just to give you a heads up as this is kind of coming into it. To be honest with you, I can see them moving further away because they, I don't think they have a lot of hope when it comes to this relationship. And I think that they would just be repeating things with you. And I think that you feel that way too, by the way. So it's like, when I'm seeing like for advice, let's look at advice for what you should do with the past person. So let's see what to do with this past person. So we get the Seven of Cups. We have the Empress, we have the Six of Rods, we have the Page of Cups. Oh, they're all upright. Then we have the Knight of Rods. So I could see you've been thinking about this and that, but those of you that are dealing and interested with this past person, I would say it's like you want to express, talk, get the direction you want to go with things, communicate. I feel like it's in a short amount of time you got to get this done with too, because the foundation still isn't there, and you want to express to them why and where that this foundation wasn't going in the right direction. I feel like they're going to be maturing, but I feel like you're going to be maturing and speaking what you want. But to be honest with you, I think it's a friendship thing. This is kind of explaining to me as like a final thing. So it's like, I think you need to be friends. So, all right. Let's look at the ones dealing with the current. Those of you Scorpios who are dealing in, or that are in a current relationship. For those who are not interested in the current relationship and are interested in the new one, we'll get to that in a sec. But, if this resonates, again, I would love it if you please comment in the comment section below. Love to hear your feedback. For those of you that are dealing with a current relationship. So because of the general nature of doing this, some things will resonate with you and some things will be your story. For those of you that is not your story and certain parts are correct, take what resonates, the rest leave it behind, okay? It's not your story. So let's look at how you're viewing them with the current relationship. Justice is reversed, already crowning it. Then we have the Five of Cups. Reversed, then we're having an Eight of Coins. Under that, we have the Knight of Swords. We have the Six of Cups reversed. We have the Hanged Man. And then we have the Hierophant reversed. All right, so let's dive right in. So we have the Five of Coins reversed, and then we have the Eight of Coins. So I can see that there's some things where it's like you've been realizing how much you want to kind of work with this, although you've realized that there's some betrayal or some deception that's kind of gone on with this person currently as we're speaking. Maybe rushing into things and letting go of the past seems to be the things, but I feel like the way you're viewing them is they really haven't been there to empower you in ways that you needed. Even though they have given you some help, but I do feel like that they've not been able to kind of give you things that you need. You are kind of taking a break. You're not getting what you think is right when it comes to like your own, it's like you're taking a break because you realize you can't listen. You're not hearing things right. And that's actually a good thing, because I would literally recommend that if that's what literally is going on with you. You're very logically thinking right now, and I feel like that's actually kind of a good thing. Some of the things you've been normally used to stressing yourself out about, you're letting that rest get you. With the Empress, it's like you're trying to see things from a new perspective as far as like creatively and things like, okay, what's going on? You're looking in the distance to see what's literally how you can get this thing under control as you're seeing what's going on with this deception and stuff as it flowing in. the way they're viewing you. We have the World, and then we have Cancer. The Lovers literally just fell out, and it's reversed, by the way. So there's some completion that's going on, and the direction's kind of been there, and it's not going in the right direction, obviously. And the Lovers, the way they feel, it's like they're looking in there. I kind of feel like they're holding on. There's not a lot of happiness going on with this relationship, the way they're viewing you. The Ten of Cups is reversed is showing up. They may be trying to force it too. But to be honest with you, I feel like they're kind of getting where they're pulling back, and I feel like they're holding on, but yeah, they're trying to understand. So under that we get the Three Swords, then we have the the Nine of Cups, and then we have Death reversed. So that's holding on too much. They're coming back and trying to get things under control with what's causing their heartache and things. So there's been some deception going on with you two. So it's like you guys got to talk about it. A lot of stress going on. You guys are holding on too tightly. You're not a lot of happiness. So let's look at general advice for you. Let's see what's general advice for you. There it is. How should you handle the situation for you, those of you dealing with a current person? All right. So I already gotten the Knight of Swords falling out. Oh, I almost lost my shuffle there. Okay. Two of Coins reversed. Okay. We have the Two of Coins reversed, we have the Ten of Rods, then we have the Five of Coins reversed, then we have the Eight of Pentacles. Then just randomly it came out that I have the Tower, as I was kind of throwing into something. And you know, this is kind of explaining to me that it's time to put your shoes on, get them under control. I know this is strange, as I'm kind of seeing this whole thing show up to me. Really drawn to the shoes with the Two of Pentacles. And it's really like grabbing a hold of all that stuff you've been holding on to, getting it off your chest, no longer holding it back. All those times you felt like you couldn't communicate and things like that. It's just literally getting it off your chest and starting to talk about it and build, work on what's causing all that stress. You need to, I feel like you got to cause the Tower moment. You got to make it happen. And to be honest with you, as I'm seeing this, is like, it's a possibility you may be wanting to take a break. Yeah, I feel like you're already feeling that. There's not a lot of happiness here. Your Ten of Cups is reversed. Or Ten of Coins, apologize. But, yeah. Maybe taking a break. Doesn't seem like this deception thing's going to play out. Talk, communicate, get it off your chest, get some closure. Do some time, get some isolation, thinking what you need to get done. So, all right, let's look at the new relationship. For those of you dealing with a new relationship, this is for you. For those who are not interested in a new relationship, then this is not for you. So let's see what's going on. All right, we're already starting with the Seven of Cups. So we got the Eight of Rods, we got the Wheel of Fortune, cool. Then we're starting, okay, I thought it was gonna go in a good direction. Now we got the we have the Lovers reversed, we got the Ten of Swords reversed, then we have Five of Rods reversed, then we have, then we have the Queen of Rods, how they're viewing you. Okay, so, I see a lot of thinking going on. That's what I definitely see with this new person. just getting clarification for this Lovers reversed. So, okay, there's still some things. Every time with a new person. Interesting. There's some things coming on where it's like there's some immaturity that you're holding on to, and it may be related to the past relationship and or current relationship. I know that kind of sounds strange. But when it comes to the Eight of Rods and things like that, I think you can see there's a cycle that's been going on here, and you're quite aware of it, and you're seeing what's going on, but there's a bit of overthinking. Your emotions are emotionally involved in this whole situation. You're not stressing yourself out as much as you're being observant of what's going on. I feel like there's a lot on your shoulders. There's a lot of things that you may not be willing to share upright yet. I'm not really seeing it with the cards, but I do feel like there's an optimism here with like a new direction with this person. You're looking at them in a light where you don't have to hide and all be tensed up and things. Yeah, it's like I'm getting victory when it comes to this. So it's like standing in your power and being that woman or that man that's just empowered when it comes to this relationship. There's no reason to overthink, no reason to get your emotions out of control and stuff. Way they're viewing you, I'm going to be honest, they're not, like I was just saying about the way you're viewing this relationship, I can see that there's some stuff holding back. The way they're viewing you, they're unsure. They haven't made a choice on where everything's going. I'm getting a 10 of coins next to the 10 of coin, or King of Coins is reversed. I'm also got the 2 of Rods and then Balance, which is Justice, is reversed. So let's see what this is saying. Yeah, I feel like this person may be needing to make more money and things like that, and they're holding themselves back, and they're kind of wondering what they can and can't talk about with you. I feel like they have some issues with, not issues, but everybody's human. I feel like they have a few different things that they're trying to figure out in their world, literally, and make some decisions and choices, especially when it comes to you. But I don't know, I kind of feel like they're trying to come from a place of get more control, but they don't know how to, if that makes sense. They have some decisions they're going to be making and things, and they may be even starting a new job, or they may be coming into a lot of money here real quick, just to let you know. Their mind seems to be focused on this money thing. It's like there's a lot going on with them, I feel like. I think they're holding on to an idea when it comes to work, but when it comes to the whole situation, when it comes to the overall at the bottom, it's like I got the 5 of coins reversed, then I have the Knight of Swords. Okay, the best thing I want to say with this whole situation when it comes to this relationship is don't put yourself too optimistically or put yourself too much into this other person yet. I'm going to tell you to slow down. I'm seeing a lot of the same cards that are playing out with all the other Scorpios in this, but it's like I feel like there's a bit of a happiness thing going on that's not there. Some stressing situations when it comes to the past. So I feel like they may be dealing with some past hurts and things like that. So let's look at what the universe is telling you as far as advice goes. But I don't know. I think you're viewing them more in a light of going somewhere than maybe they're ready for it, at least at the moment. So let's see what the universe has to say. So get advice for the new person Scorpio's dealing with. Eight of Swords, Page of Swords, 5 of Cups, Hierophant, we have the Knight of Cups. I feel like you gotta talk to them, man. You gotta drill into them about some things. You need to talk about what they need to get balanced in their life and things like that. You need to figure out what they need to know about, what they're holding on to, what their emotions are still holding on to. And I feel like they got some issues when it comes to some past stresses and for them in the past relationship, to be honest with you. I feel like you, for the ones dealing with this new person, are more emotionally stable, but it's like with them, I feel like there's some things that they're holding on to that they're really not, I don't feel like they're lying. I just don't feel like that they're talking about things and bringing things up to the surface. I feel also that they work more on their with work than they do, and than they invest in relationships. So it's like, I want you to know why. Why are they like that? Maybe some issues with their past when it comes to money issues. So I feel like they're not broke or anything like that. I do feel like there's stuff going on where they're having issues with, like, there's some stuff when they've been poor, so they don't want to ever be poor again, or they maybe have suffered this year. But they're gonna come into money. But literally gonna come into money, ton of coins. So take it a day at a time. Talk to them. See about, yeah. So I'm seeing there's an opportunity there. I'm seeing it's like there's definitely an opportunity for you guys to grow and have a relationship. So it's just getting to know each other. Get to know each other, talk, get to know them specifically on what they need to get accomplished, or what you can do to be part of their relationship, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? So let's see if there's anything else. Random. I started seeing all this furniture being moved around and things like that. So maybe some of you need to get the furniture set up in your home or something. I don't know. It's kind of random, but it's like when I see this stuff, I always say it. So probably enjoying the holidays. Who knows? But anyway, for those of you who this resonated with, I'd love for you to click on that likes button and subscribe and share this, because I am getting this channel up and off the ground. I really appreciate it. Love to hear your comments if this resonated. And hit that alert button down there so you can see the new stuff when it comes out. So, all right, I'm gonna get going. You guys have a good rest of your day, and I will see you guys next week. Bye.